Our title for this assignment is the effect of brain drain on Malaysia. So below are the group members of our team. So I will be discussing the introduction. So the definition of brain drain is losing of skilled workers from least developed countries and gaining in developed countries. So this phenomena of brain drain occur when these talents leave Malaysia after finishing their education at home and work on the other countries. So around 785,000 Malaysian workers working outside Malaysia, and estimated that 2 out of 3 workers are professionals. So reason for Malaysian citizens leave home and stay foreign was based on the traditional push and pull model. Pull factors that contributed to brain drain in Malaysia consist of higher incomes and incentives in the labour markets, more opportunities to acquire new knowledge and skills in the aggressive. So talents or migrants leave home countries in order to fulfill their personal needs and behavior. So personal safety is an increasingly significant contributing factor to drive the nurses to migrate and work for foreign countries. So the last one of the factor is the higher the individual stress level, the higher the intent to leave an organization, and causing the higher the chance of brain drain. So for the next will be the discussion session will be discussed on factors, solution and impacts of the brain drain. So I'll pass it to my next team member.
I will discuss about the factor of brain drain in Malaysia. So there are 5 factors that influences brain drain in Malaysia. First will be the salary and compensation influence. Brain drain was reported to have significant influence on brain drain. Recent studies demonstrate that the salary package of Malaysia is quite low as compared to other developed countries like Singapore, USA and UK. Due to low salary package, most of skills and highly talented Malaysian citizens are intended to leave their homeland and move to other countries which provide higher salary. So the second factor is because family influences. Every person is working to better increase way of life of themselves and their family members. As such, members of family play a very important role in the decision of choosing career for every person. Every person hopes to provide better living condition and basic needs of their family members, and when organization or a country cannot fulfill these needs, they will decide to leave. So in some cases, the husband decided to migrate together with his wife due to decision of his wife to stay abroad for better career advancement. The third factor will be political instability that influences brain drain. Political stability is one of the important aspects for any investor when they choose whether to invest in the country or not. It is now become an important criterion for a professional to choose to stay in the country as well. Over the past few years, politics in Malaysia has been in a mess with a lot of bad news discovered by the opposition party and overseas media. This political instability strongly discourages professionals to stay in our country, and it further increases the impact of brain drain. So the fourth factor is economic condition. A country which has good economic condition will be able to sustain better skilled professionals and vice versa. Malaysia has been long providing low career opportunity comparing to other developed countries. Due to this incompetent situation, our country is not able to maintain better skilled person and resulting them to leave our country. As a result of this, a lot of people seek to work in overseas, which can provide them better value in their currency. Low GDP in Malaysia forcing organizations in our country to cut down headcount in their company, and this has resulted a lot of people out of job in Malaysia and has no choice to search for job in other countries. And fifth, job-related or work-related situation. Professional workers do not just look for a job in terms of salary, they also seek for job satisfaction. If a company is not able to provide job satisfaction to them, they will choose to leave. Local company in Malaysia is too rigid and does not follow international trend. As such, they are not able to provide better promotional structure to young professionals who think this as an essential part of fulfilling their job satisfaction. This causes these young professionals to feel insecure and leave the organization in Malaysia and seek for multinational company in other countries which provide better promotion. Next, my team member will discuss about the impact of brain drain.
The impacts of brain drains include loose ability to progress. Talented people born and raised in their country, but they live and seek employment elsewhere when it comes to work and give back what they were provided. Besides, people will leave their country because of their career prospects, social injustice, and compensation. Whereas developing countries lose their talents, developed countries end up gaining it and having an overabundance of skills workers trying to enter the workforce and fewer available jobs. Country that loses people who can help improve the economy and also the country. Next, the impact of brain drain is economic loss. The development of country and their production of talented people will be reduced. With this suffering economy, there will also be a reduced quality of life for the rest of the population. Without the growth and improvement, the country then can no longer attempt to compete globally and are left isolated from the rest of the world. This isolation can slow development and progress even further and cause the nation to grow even poorer. The supply and demand could be imbalanced if the supply outweighs the demand. The skilled worker will immigrate to more developed countries to practice their professions. Next, the impact is technological disadvantages over developed countries. Many developing countries suffer from massive power blackouts, where citizens must work and play in darkness or where kerosene lamps. The citizens are isolated, putting them at a disadvantage in the fast and ever-moving world of various sectors of economics and life. The medical technology is also far behind in many of these places. The citizens must worry about the illness and death and the inability to either pay for treatment or even an inability to access treatment.
This is about the solution on brain drain. From the discussion, it can be analyzed that they are highly upset about the low salary package offered by Malaysian organizations. These organizations are offering quite a low salary package. It seems to be a push factor for the Malaysians towards leaving their homeland and moving out to the other development countries. Therefore, Malaysians should immediately take initiative towards retaining their employees through increasing their salary package. Most of the Malaysians are leaving their homeland due to lack of the promotional opportunity in their homeland. Malaysian organizations are incapable of offering better promotional opportunity to the professionals due to the lack of industry development. Therefore, the employees feel frustrated and dissatisfied with their jobs in Malaysian organizations. Malaysian organizations should properly assess the performance of the employees as per their contribution in the organization. Increasing crime rate in Malaysia is also one of the encouraging most of the people towards migrating to more secure country. Therefore, Malaysians should improve their security system towards providing better security to the people and encouraging them towards staying in Malaysia. On the other hand, Malaysia should also minimize the ethnic and religious conflicts for developing countries that is more open-minded. Malaysian people are leaving their homeland as they are not getting adequate career perspective within this country. The professionals are not getting adequate promotion and fresh candidates are not getting proper jobs as per their education status. Therefore, Malaysia should immediately look into this matter and take necessary initiative towards providing adequate career perspective to the professionals.
So I will be talking about the conclusion of this assignment. While concluding the research study, it can be said that Malaysia is facing increasing rate of migration from the last 2 decades. Most of the highly skilled and talented professions are migrating to other countries and contributing their expertise to those overseas countries. Most of the Malaysians are moving out of their homeland for having better job opportunities in the overseas countries. On the other hand, the increasing migration rate is ultimately lowering the productivity level of Malaysia. Moreover, it prevents the development phases of the country due to diminishing talented professionals. From the literature review, it can be said that low salary structure of Malaysia is a prime reason for increased migration rate. Malaysian companies provide quite low salary package to the employees as compared to those of developed countries like Singapore, USA, UK and Australia. The increasing migration rate is ultimately weakening the economic condition of Malaysia. Due to diminishing migration rate, the numbers of employees are becoming less in this country. Therefore, government is earning less amount of tax from diminishing rate of employees in this country. Moreover, the country is lagging behind the other countries in terms of industrial development as there are limited numbers of talented employees toward providing innovative ideas. Therefore, Malaysian government should revise the salary structure of the employees both in public sector as well as in private sectors. On the other hand, Malaysian organizations should also increase the promotional opportunities of the employees for encouraging them towards staying in their hometown. So next will be our Q&A section.
Will you work overseas after you graduated?
For me, it's yes, because most of the reason is because of the exchange currency is more higher, like Singapore. Yeah.
As for me, I think that I will choose not to work overseas because there are many career opportunities in Malaysia, and I hope that I can